Hi, Aries. So this is kind of funny. This is your reading for the week of February 24th to March 3rd. So listen, or whenever it resonates. So listen, I think this is a love reading because I'm reading it as a love reading. The image that started coming to me as I was preparing for this reading was the image of a comeback cap. Now, I'd never heard of this until a couple of weeks ago. So I looked it up. So it's a comeback cap. It's a baseball cap or, duck-billed cap that's worn backwards. And apparently it's a symbol in sports of a team coming back that has been down and out but is now coming back to life. But I guess it can be used for other things too, like determination and not letting somebody put you down. But when I saw this as a comeback cap, I was wondering, well, what's it for? And the first card that I get is love. And then, okay, so this is what I'm feeling from these cards, is that for those of you, for whom this is a love reading, there's a feeling for me within these cards, that there may be a situation that you're trying to save in terms of a love situation, that you would like it to come back, that maybe there's been enough of a breach that now you're questioning it, or you have questioned it, but now you've decided you would really like to try to get this back. And what I'm getting here is that the energy you're being asked to really embody is the idea of compassion. That whatever it is you have not found helpful in this relationship, in this partner, you're being asked to focus on the positive and to really use compassion in terms of reinforcing what is positive and what you would like more of. That the idea of trying to shame this person into change is not good for you. It's not going to work in this situation. And that you're needing, part of what you get to learn and understand is the nature of what love really is. And to look at what your patterns are in terms of how this has worked in the relationship in the past. What was your role in getting the relationship to where it was? Okay. Where have you been kind of arrogant? Where have you, sorry, Aries, where have you been kind of condescending, arrogant in terms of trying to instruct this person in terms of what you would like? Instead, focus on what you do like and really watch your words. Like, where, Aries, there are many Aries in my life and I have loved them dearly. But sometimes when you speak, without meaning to, you can sound quite domineering. You've got a very strong fiery energy. And whether you mean to or not, you can sound quite domineering and you can be very clever. So you can be sarcastic. You can appear superior, as though you feel superior because you are so intelligent and because you can cut to the chase and you can see into things. But the people that you love or the people you're involved with, whether this is love or work or whatever, they don't always work that quickly the way you do. You process thoughts very, very quickly and you see into things very quickly. It's a fiery energy, which is a yang sign, and it can be very logical and very follow through very quickly. Not everybody follows you that quickly. So you're being asked to stand back. Understand when you're communicating, if you can get into a place of just feeling the love rather than deciding to parcel out love to this person, that's an energy they're going to get. And then if you can time that, if you can align that with how you speak to them in a compassionate voice, and you're getting the faith card, and another card that fell out and I put back in because I wasn't sure was a quantum leap of faith. So what I'm getting is, if you can do that, I mean, this is your challenge, my lovely Aries, to step back out of that fire a little bit and really understand that when you're in a state of loving, how you communicate will be different. So instead of going in with a logical mind of this is what I would like and trying to get it, go in with a state of loving in your heart. It doesn't mean that you back down or back away from trying to move this relationship towards what you would like in order to salvage it or in order to build it. May not even be at the point of losing it, but just to build it into something that's more positive for you. It just means do it with a different energy. Do it from a different place. Do it from a loving place rather than from a place of, if you do this, I will love you. Okay? Which may not be even what you mean to say, but it can come out that way. So Aries, this is it. Put on your comeback cap. Get into a state of being in lovingness. Now I'm going to read you love. Deepak Chopra defines pure love as something we embody. It's something that radiates from us like light from a bonfire or dreams from a dreamer, rather than something we parcel out to some and not to others. Love in its purest form is a state of being, which can influence our behavior and our speech, but does not rely on actions in order to be felt or have a positive effect. Love does not demand reciprocity. What you're doing then, if you communicate from that place, is the person energetically gets the fact that you're not trying to force them into being what you want. It's not, I will love you if you do this. It is, I love you, and I would really like this. Can we talk about that? Can that be something you consider? It gives them the opportunity to offer it rather than feeling as though they're being penned in to give it, because most people will resist that. Most people don't like being told what they have to do in order to be lovable, to be accepted, to be appreciated. It's very conditional. Most people really don't like that. It tends to make them want to shut away from you. So check in. Has that been at play in your relationship? And can you shift that? Okay? That's for those of you who are working on loving. That's it, Aries. Take care.